Hello, coming to you live from Canada as we continue to fight against uh, World Economic Forum, Freemasonry with takeover of the entire world, and what can best be described as genocide. It's a little harsh there. We'll try to tone it down a bit. So I'm just going to do this on my channel with some of the things I would like to show you. So it's going to be hard with this camera. See if I can turn this light away. No, it's really hard to see, isn't it? There we go. You'll notice his finger's pointing as he's shaking his hand. So you see that with George Bush Sr. and another evil man. I'll just try to get it right. But anyway, he's got his finger pointing as they do their handshake. So the point I'm getting at is that they're Freemasons. They got their little secret handshakes and they got their little cult and their little club. The other thing about the occult that people don't realize is that they all kind of love that little red cabal, that Kabbalistic red wristband. And again, it doesn't do it justice, but let's just say the Sunni guy from UK Prime Minister has a red Kabbalistic wristband. And also these children that gave this Pope a staff, the false prophet from the synagogue of Satan. See if I can just turn that picture. Oh, looking good here. Try to see if I could tone that down a bit. Pretty hard, but let me see if I can just perhaps just tone the brightness down a bit and see if that helps. But the point I'm getting at again with showing you some of these photos is that here's the Kabbalists giving this staff to the Pope. It's an evil pagan staff. And yeah, this is just not going to work. So what I might have to do is take another approach. But anyway, I'll do a video on this red Kabbalist hand wristband thing. Here's Madonna, and again, it's all washed out. It almost seems like too bright to really pick up. But you know, I'm reminded of, if you love this world, the world will love you. If you don't like what's going on in this world, the world will hate you. They hated him before they hated you. The scriptures and the parables in the scriptures and what they're describing is actually what's happening all over the world right now. I have a person whom I love very much who has a YouTube channel. I just found out, and they got thousands of viewers, and they do really well. And they're they're just they got a YouTube channel and they're doing their YouTube channel thing, and I'm very happy for them. And they've probably never been censored, and they probably had never any problems with technology because they're not a threat to the enemy. So this channel, Truth Not Lies, and my other channel, Todd Rushton, I will continue to push the envelope with truth. I will try to use this laptop to use some music and try to change it up a bit. But in all honesty, I'm not here to tug at your heartstrings. I'm not here to tickle your ears. I'm here to warn you of what's coming, and what's coming is Jacob's trouble. And the prophetic utterances of what was written in the Bible is unfolding before us, and many of us just are doing our best to tell people to repent. The word repent means to metanoia, to change your mind, and to get into the fight. All hands on deck. We've got all the banking solutions. We've got all of the infrastructure. We've got all of the necessities we need to survive. We just have to tip the scales in our favor, continue waking people up, uh, and try to fight and win this war. It is a war. We're in the war. I guess what I could do is just verbally tell you some of this stuff if I can't show you these pictures. But um, the Cabal, the Kabbalists, they follow Gematria. They use different codes and colors and mathematical equations. They speak in riddles. They run the world, and they're committing murder, sedition, and treason on a global scale. So we know that most of everything is owned by Vanguard and BlackRock, and they worship Baal worship. That's where they sacrifice our children. And so we are trying to wake people up and trying to warn people of what's coming, and it's very difficult. So there's not much we could do except to continue using different methods of communication and different ways of reaching out to people, helping one another in love and in kindness, and literally calling out these monsters, these World Economic Forum, Freemason, Jesuits, these traitors to humanity. And so as we do this, we face ridicule, mocking, scoffing, and a lot of censorship. This is my 11th YouTube channel, and it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. People believe that Trump's going to save them. To be honest with you, I don't know. It seems to me he's part of the club. And so there's very little to talk about when it comes to this stuff, except to go to Gematrianator webpage, type in the archives, and look at the Truman Burbank show with Jim Carrey and the decode done on that with Harry S. Truman, the 33rd president in 1933, who dropped the bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And there you will see the evidence, everything you'd ever need to see that is beyond coincidence that they dropped those bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima and murdered those people. So the 28th day of the 7th month in 1914, that's 28 plus 7 plus 19 plus 14 equals 68. World War II, first day of the 9th month in 1939, 1 plus 9 plus 19 plus 39 equals 68. And the invasion of Ukraine, 24th day of the 2nd month, 2020, 24 plus 2 plus 20 plus 22 equals 68. And if you read Revelation 6, verse 8, you will understand that verse. It basically says they have a king. Let me read it for you, if I may. And look, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. Um, Ukrainian war equals 68, Antichrist equals 68, and Barack Obama equals 68. And that's in English ordinal or in reverse full reduction ciphers. So that's just an example of Freemason Jesuits and what they do and how they do it. I wish you nothing but peace, strength, and courage to get through this. May you be blessed.